Hi. So it's my second video log. I guess you consider it my first real one because I'm actually going to use it for what I wanted to use it for, which is to explain what my day went, how my day went. So it's a normal day of me going to school, then going to work, then going home. Yeah. So like every other day, I'm rushing to get to my bus, and I get there, and there's the other guy who's usually at that stop, and I figure, oh hey, the bus hasn't come yet. So we wait there for like 5 minutes. Then after 5 minutes, I'm thinking, wait a minute, we probably both missed the bus. Then after a minute or two of waiting, the bus finally came, and I found out that we have a new bus driver or something, and she made a wrong turn, and she got a bit lost. But we got to the school safely, and yeah. So since this is my co-op week, I'm working at IS, and I was just working on some stuff that I was doing yesterday, and yeah, near the end of the day, I had to install Adobe CS3, and I was installing it, and I was just waiting for it to install and stuff, and that was taking a while. So I opened up this typing program, and I was just waiting for it to install, and I was typing and stuff, and then the bell rang, and then some students came in, and they were just watching me type, and they're like, oh my god, you type so fast. And I'm like, yeah, I do. And they're like, how do you type so fast? And I'm like, I use the computer so much. And they're like, oh, okay. And then they went away. But yeah, I type pretty fast. After school, I went to detention at Mr. Beller's room. Yes, I have detention for him again. But it's because the whole class was really loud, and not just because of my individual action. So I went there, and he's like, oh, you can leave. And I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah, since you're the only one that actually came, you're off the hook. I'm like, okay. So I went to the ball, and I was just programming a bit and showing Ricky and this other kid whose name I don't know some programming stuff with switches and stuff like that. After school, I went to Market Basket, and I went upstairs. Wait, no, I went to buy a personal sundae from Friendly's, which sucks. Don't get it. Get the Blue Bunny one or something like that. I went upstairs and ate, and I was talking to Kevin and one of the new ringers, Julian. Yeah, and we were just talking, and Kevin and I were mostly making fun of her for being a sophomore. Yeah, and then after a while, I went downstairs, went outside to look for people, you know, just to hang out before work because I'm working at 5. And I found Nicky, and he was just walking to his house. So I crossed the street to meet him, out with him, and I was walking with him. All of a sudden, we see this dead pigeon on the ground, and it's like on the ground dead, and it's like in the middle of the parking lot of Rite Aid and stuff. So I'm like, I think we should move this. And he's like, no, just walk away, just walk away. So we walked away, and then he went to his house, and then I walked back to Market Basket. Then I found Alan, and he was going on his lunch, and then I saw Polly. I'm like, guys, I gotta show you something. So I grabbed 2 plastic bags, and then I brought them over to where the pigeon was. And before I met up with him, I was debating whether or not I should do anything to the pigeon, like if I should throw it into the river or throw it into the trash, because I needed to move it, because I didn't want like a car to run over it and like get blood all over the place. But yeah, I didn't want to throw it into the trash because I didn't want to be disrespectful. But I didn't want to throw it into the river because I didn't want to litter with, you know, plastic bags and the dead bird. But I talked to Jonathan about that, and he's like, oh, just grab the bottom of the bag and dump it. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. So I grabbed the bags, I got to Polly and Alan, and we walked over to Rite Aid's parking lot, and we saw the dead pigeon, and so Polly was kind of freaked out from it, and Alan kept staring at it and going like, oh, look, it's guts. And I'm like, okay, let's grab it and go. So after like 2 minutes of being, you know, girls and not wanting to touch it, I finally grabbed it, and it felt so weird because it was like warm still, and it was so soft, and bony-ish, and I'm not used to touching like soft stuff because I'm really used to touching hard stuff like apples and stuff like that, you know. And then we all walked over to the canal, and then I said some words to the dead pigeon, and then I dumped it, and then it fell, and then it hit the water, and then it floated, and I thought it would sink for some reason, but it floated. So I tried the best I can do, but it floated, and then it floated down, and yeah. So we walked back, and then I chilled with Sapali for a bit. Then I went back up, and oh wait, before I went back upstairs to get ready for work, I bagged with Julian. I haven't bagged in a long time, but I told her that I had bagged for her because I don't think she believes that I was a sacker or I can bag. And then I showed her my awesome bagging skills, and I think she was surprised. Yeah, because I'm that good at bagging. So after that, I chilled with Spally, then I went back upstairs, changed, then went to work. Work was okay. We had lobster. One of the guys from Delhi, made like boiled or whatever some lobster, and then he gave it to us, and like we ate it in the back room, and it was delicious. I've never really had lobster before, but it was really good with the sauce they gave me and us. Yeah, then we threw it out, and throughout the whole day we were just, you know, eating some longan, and yeah, and the day was pretty cool and stuff. And now I'm here. Yeah, I got here like an hour ago, and I tried to make a video log, but I messed up on some stuff. So it's my second take 2, and then yeah, I'm probably going to do some exercises and some eye training. I haven't been able to do that lately because I haven't been feeling good, and I've just been lazy. Yeah, so hopefully I'll get up to that, and I'll be writing some blog posts. Hopefully I'll be able to, like, you know, put them up soon. And yeah, so I'll see you guys later.